Valorant can be a really difficult game.
I can't help you, bro.
Why are you standing still? Swing!
I got
Molly! There's smoke, people! What do you want me to do?
Everything from aiming to agent abilities to general communication and teamwork can be a huge learning curve, daunting for any new player. So today, we're going to teach you some basics that'll help new players or players that are hopping into ranked for the first time so you can achieve the rank you want sooner rather than later. We'll kick things off with one of the most important roles in any team comp, the controller. Basically in charge of smokes, the controller is a crucial role on any map as they can block line of sight from enemies and secure a bomb site. Here's an example of how to use smokes on offense. On a sent A site, you should smoke this door to prevent enemies from holding the angle. When you do it, make sure you smoke the doorway like this, with the edge of the smoke right in the door frame, so that your opponents can't push through like this and swing out unexpectedly. This is good practice for basically any doorway in the game. Another tip for this push is to smoke heaven like this so that you cover any late rotators who might want to swing you with the cover of heaven. When smoking on defense, the key is to play a position on the map that allows you to smoke any site your team might call for. On Haven and Ascent, controllers like Omen and Astra are especially strong because they have an increased smoke range compared to characters like Brimstone, which means if Omen, for example, is playing A short on Haven, he can still smoke C long and block the enemy's line of sight. Finally, when playing against agents like Sky or Phoenix, who can throw out flashes and push through smokes, it can be beneficial to smoke deeper into choke points, like this. For example, if you smoke Haven C Garage like this, you can limit your opponent's flashing angles while making the flash a little bit more reactable, since it's not just appearing from around the corner. Now, let's talk about movement and timing. Walking can be extremely powerful in Valorant. It turns you into a silent ninja, concealing your location and giving you the element of surprise. However, walking unnecessarily can slow you down and mess up your team's timing. So let's go over when to walk and when to sprint at full speed. The first thing to note is that when moving or making any noise in Valorant, a circle will appear on the minimap around your character. Any enemies inside this circle will be able to hear your actions and footsteps. This radius is the same for every player in the game, and you can use it to inform the positions you play. When moving around the map, you should always be mindful of where enemies have control and where they don't. If you're pushing up mid at the start of a round, it's probably a good idea to walk to keep your opponents guessing. But if you're rotating through spawn because your teammate just got a pick on A, you want to get there and capitalize as quickly as possible. So feel free to run and jump and swing your knife around a little. It's what the pros do. A time you really don't want to walk is when you're swinging into a gunfight. For those who don't know what this means, swinging is when you walk around the corner and shoot your opponent in the face. Generally, it's good to walk up to the corner before you swing, but when it's actually time to go and get a kill, you want to swing at full speed to make the most of Peeker's advantage. Swinging while walking just makes it easier for your opponent to react and pop you in the head. The circle around your character can also inform the positions you play. If you're playing here on Split, you'll be able to hear footsteps in both Garage and Ramen and relay the information to your team as soon as you hear anything suspicious. Also, a side note about the noise circle on the minimap. As long as the spike is in the outside of the circle, you'll survive the explosion. No, this is not bait. This next one might seem obvious, but it can be really annoying if you're the odd one out. When you're on offense and your team is taking a site, you have to sync up your movement. If everyone is making noise, there's no point in walking and lagging behind. Similarly, if your teammates are walking in all sneaky beaky like, and you're b-hopping like a buffoon, congrats. You just threw away your team's element of surprise. So make sure to coordinate everyone walking together, swinging out at the same time, and overwhelming any enemies, or you're just gonna get picked off one by one. Our last section, communication. What and how you communicate with your team can have a huge impact on performance and morale. How many times have you loaded into a game where no one wants to use their mic, no one coordinates buys, and people push without warning? You lose the first couple rounds, and your solo queue adventure starts to turn into a nightmare. Well, team morale is important, and communication can keep things from spiraling out of control. Talk strats, coordinate buys and saves, reassure your teammates when they make a mistake. People play better when they feel supported rather than suffering in silence. Or worse, being flamed for missing a shot.
Wow, a vent, pushing vent now.
Joke's over! You're dead!
Oh man.
Secondly, using voice comms to communicate information and actions is incredibly important, and how you communicate it is too. 2 rules for efficient communication: keep it precise and keep it concise. Be specific with information and convey it as quickly as possible. Say you're holding A heaven on split. An example of bad comms is something like this. They smoked ramp. They might be pushing soon. I'm not sure. I don't hear any footsteps yet. Don't rotate. Okay, wait, I hear 1. Wait, no. I hear 2. Maybe 3. Okay, they flash. I think they're pushing out. Oh, I'm dead. Man, I shouldn't have lost that gunfight. It's so frustrating. These guys suck. That's a lot of talking. And it's not only hard to understand, but it's hard for your teammates to hear their own game. So, instead of just flooding the voice comms with every thought that comes into your head, keep it precise. They smoked ramp. That's enough to let your teammates know that they might be pushing soon, so get ready to rotate. Footsteps on ramp. Flashes. They're pushing now. That's all you need to say. Keep it short and sweet, and it can be the difference between an efficient rotation and a late one that costs you the round. Alright, those are some beginner tips for Valorant. We hope you can use these to climb to whatever rank you're trying to, and we hope they help you improve. Keep enjoying the game, chasing your rank, and be nice to your teammates, even if they might act like bots from time to time.
Neon!
This video is made possible thanks to our wonderful patrons. Massive thank you to everyone on this list, and shout out to B, Pass, Retro, Shampoo, and Yashichi for being Platinum supporters. And an extra special shout out to Cloud and Steph for being our Diamond supporters. Wishing you all the best in 2024. If you want to talk to us, check out our Discord. If you want to support our channel and get info on unreleased videos, check out our Patreon. If you want to help us out in a different way, leaving a like, subscribing, and hitting the bell to stay up to date is also appreciated. My name is Jonah. Thanks for watching.